Natural wine. In our world, this has become a polarising and controversial phrase. On either side of the argument, you have people who are vehement in their beliefs. We're pragmatists. We sit in the middle. We love natural wine. But what is it? The big problem there is no international rules or regulations which define it. For us, it's a wine which is made with care and attention to the environment in particular, and it is minimal in intervention, particularly in the vineyard where the health of the soil is everything, in the winery where there are no additives like enzymes, chemicals, tannins, acids, and finally in the bottling where there is no fining or filtration and often very little to no sulphur. Sulphur is misunderstood. It's present in all wine as it's part of the fermentation process. And in small quantities at bottling, it adds to the stability of the wine, which is very important. So anything less than 50 parts per million we consider natural. Where did it all start? The modern day natural wine movement started in the 1950s after the Second World War, when agriculture was dominated by the use of vast quantities of chemical fertilizers and pesticides. Jules Chauvet was the first person to use the term natural wine when he spoke out. He wanted people in the Beaujolais region to go back to the old ways of doing things with no intervention and no chemicals. He was a viticultural prophet, and by the 80s he had a number of disciples, young winemakers such as Marcel Lapierre, Guy Breton, Jean-Paul Thenevet and Jean Folliard, who would become the most famous producers in Beaujolais. Today, all young winemakers in Beaujolais are following in their footsteps. This has spread to other regions of France and the world. In the Jura, we have some wonderful producers like Tissot, Burin Foss, and Rollet. And the latest hotbed for us, where we see some of the great wines coming out of France, is the Loire Valley with Guy Berthaud, Thierry Germain at Roche-Neuve, and our latest favourite, the Puzelat brothers at Toubeuf. If you can find some of these wines, go out and grab them. They really are fantastic, because what they do is they express the grape and where they come from.